Hi you guys, this is Aqua Moonlights. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you're new. So we're going to go ahead and do a weekly message. This is going to be for the week of July 18th, 2022. And just see here, what does Spirit want us to know about this coming week, or this current week? And just see what comes up here. So just take what fits, just take what resonates. This could be for different people. This could all be for you. Just listen to your own intuition here, and let's tap in and see what we need to know this week. All right, so Spirit, can we please tune in here to the collective? Can you tune me into the collective energy? Anyone watching this reading, anyone who needs to hear these messages? What are the messages for this week? I'm seeing some type of hidden doorway here. They're showing me like a hidden doorway, searching for treasure, or some of you moving through like a hidden tunnel or a hidden doorway. So this could be something that you are not expecting, or there's some treasure here, or something that you are kind of leading yourself towards. They want you to know that. I'm also seeing the beautiful sun here. So I feel like you're kind of almost like moving through a corridor, moving through a tunnel, and then you have the sun kind of shining on the other end. So they want to encourage you here to maybe spend time in the sun as well, spend time receiving the warmth and the light of the sun. I'm also getting a lot of self-love here, Venus energy, Venusian energy. So making sure you're spending time on yourself this week. A lot of you could want to just spend time, on self-care, or go to the salon, or whatever it is that makes you feel good about yourself. Just focus on that. Also lots of pink energies and blues. Very soft energy, like pastel colors I'm getting here. So definitely a time to be gentle on yourself, I feel. Be gentle on yourself. So let's see. The collective for this week, July 18th. What is the message for the collective? I'm getting somebody cooking here too. Some of you could be a chef watching this, or there's a need to cook here, or not a need to, but maybe you want to cook or want to focus on your health and vitality, fitness. Yeah, lots of self-care coming up. So you may just find this week that you want to spend more time on self-care, and I think Spirit is really encouraging you to do this. Some of you focusing on your diet, focusing on nutrition, drinking more water, making sure that you're spending enough time on yourself. They're also saying too, if you have like a very hectic schedule, things may be a little hectic for you this week, or things are moving all over the place, that's a perfect time to set aside that time to make sure you are taking care of yourself. I'm getting hotels here too. Some of you could be traveling to a hotel, especially if you travel for work, and that's also coming up here. Also something around your feet. Spirit wants you to ground yourself. I guess same type of message connected to self-care. Your feet here, something around your feet, your ankles, a brown energy. Because I'm seeing somebody flipped upside down to where their feet are where their head is, and their head is where their feet is. So I feel like this is, trying to switch yourself in the right position to make sure you're entering into situations and entertaining situations that are making you feel secure and grounded. And if you don't have that, or if you feel like something is taking from that for you, and you feel you're upside down, either because of a situation or a person, or maybe your schedule, they just want you to kind of make sure again that you're upright, I suppose, and grounded in the earth. I'm also seeing a beautiful moth here, and this card just flipped out, patience. So I feel like this is a time for you to surrender. Spirit showing me the moth spirit from the animal deck, surrender now. So just really letting kind of everything just be. Again, it feels like a very serene kind of energy. So this is going to be a serene time, or a time to find tranquility. Make sure you're finding enough time to, surrender. Kind of feels like a calm after a storm too. Some of you could be having this week a feeling of the calm after the storm for you in your life, which is why we have patience here too. I'm hearing don't jump into things too quickly, okay? So you may have a message here, you may have a contract to sign for some of you, or you have an opportunity. Don't just jump in hastily to something, but take your time. Take time to think it through, take time to consider it. I'm hearing consider all your options. We have appreciation also flipping out here. So again, there's that kind of Venus energy. So I feel like this is, again, focusing on self-care, focusing on your body, your health, I'm hearing mind, body, soul. So there's maybe a need to integrate this. Number 3 is also really important. So something could be lucky about the number 3. So it's a little windy here. Or just the number 3 is, for me, it's like this Holy Trinity as well. So if you see 333, that's also a sign, a synchronicity, a message for you. I'm seeing the beautiful crow here, or raven, or both actually, and Spirit's saying that there's a co-creation going on this week with Spirit. Okay, you're co-creating with Spirit. So set aside again some time to maybe do a ritual or a manifestation, or just take time to pray, to ask Spirit, ask God for assistance, because you are definitely co-creating something in the works. Some of you are going to be very magnetic here this week to people, to situations, to money even. I'm hearing, you're kind of going to be magnetically drawing things into you and towards you. So lots of power here with that, with your energy. And that's why it's important to make yourself, like, I guess, the highest vibration possible, or to focus on that so that you can attract more easily your desires. I'm seeing a beautiful unicorn here too. Lots of magic in the air. I'm hearing final decisions must be made. So maybe there's a final decision that some of you need to make right now when it comes to something, a job, a situation, something here that you have to make a final decision about. So what else, Spirit, for this week, for the collective, July 18th, the week of July 18th? We have the World, and we have financial constraints, indecision here. So, yeah, something here with financial constraints. I'm hearing the song Toxic by Britney Spears. So maybe some of you have found yourself in a toxic situation, or we actually have envy that's beneath this. So this won't be for all of you, but for some of you, you may have like maybe an envious person or an envious situation that's trying to get to you somehow, or, because I'm seeing like a wall being built here too. Oops, I'm seeing a wall being built. So there's some type of, let's see, what is this, Spirit? What else for the collective? We have a woman holding a heart. So woman holding a heart. Yeah, again, focus on the heart here. Focus on self-love is what's coming through again. Again, they want you to make a wish here, or to be optimistic this week, to have hope here this week. We have the number 44, so synchronicities again coming up here. So something about the hope being renewed in your life, or the hope being renewed after a difficult, challenging period in your life, and you could feel this way this week. I'm even hearing cloud 9, so some of you could be feeling very positive, or there's going to be a situation that's going to make you feel very good this week. You're going to be kind of floating on cloud 9. I'm hearing don't let insecurities hold you back. So some of you could feel like you may have some type of insecurity here come up, and Spirit just wanting to say don't let that hold you back. Don't let that kind of grip onto you, because it kind of feels like you're unleashing yourself, or you're kind of unshackling yourself in a way. And so they're saying don't let your fear hold you back when it comes to something in your life, okay? So let's see, I'm seeing the beautiful caterpillar here, inching its way towards becoming a butterfly. So what else, Spirit, for the collective, please, can you show us for this week, July 18th? I'm hearing mirror, mirror on the wall. So maybe some of you are connecting to the mirror here to kind of give yourself positive affirmations. Again, it's focusing on the self, focusing on how you feel within yourself. Maybe manifestation, energy, calling things into you. I'm hearing the name Deborah, Lucy, So what else, Spirit, for the collective, for pile, or not pile, I'm not doing a pick a card reading. Look at that, we have rose quartz here. So yeah, so much of this self-love energy, I mean, that's what's coming through. Rose quartz is the love crystal, you know, crystal focusing on self-love. And we actually have woman holding a heart. So yeah, it's a beautiful energy. Let's see, what else for the collective here? Rose quartz. Something about picking yourself up and moving forward, or picking yourself up and having courage here to move forward, having bravery to move forward, okay? And this beautiful rose quartz. They also want you to be playful, spend time being more playful, maybe doing things that you like to do, spending time with children for some of you I'm hearing, and just kind of taking a more playful approach here this week to your life. I'm also getting the essential oil lavender. Can be really beautiful to either put on your body or to, you know, dilute it with oil, diffuse it. Lavender, I'm getting cypress as well is coming up here, bergamot. So these can all kind of help you to feel more balanced. We have pyrite. So we do have that financial energy too, and we have pyrite. So something is kind of connected here to that. Yeah, you have an opportunity. For many of you, there's opportunities, or maybe one specific opportunity, kind of like an Ace of Pentacles energy almost, that is going to present itself to you, and you're leading your way towards that. Like I said in the very beginning, there's almost like this hidden path in the woods or in the forest, you know, and you're kind of like walking down this hidden path and you're enjoying the journey, and then it kind of leads you somewhere. It leads you to the sun. So this is what Spirit is showing me. I feel also there's going to be maybe some quick movement here in your life this week. The cheetah is coming up too, lots of quick movement, fast communication. I'm getting technology also. Some of you may be working a lot on a computer or doing computer work, or something with technology here is also coming up. Yeah, something about a contract. Some of you, not for all of you, but some of you are going to be signing a contract, maybe a job or a new, you know, it's a new project. And this is going to be very successful or fruitful for you, but it may take a little bit of time to fully come in, is what Spirit is saying here. They're asking that you uncover the depths of your soul, something about the depths here. I'm hearing fake it till you make it with this pyrite, which is kind of interesting because pyrite is like the fool's gold. So there may be something about keep moving forward, keep climbing forward, even if you feel like you're not making it yet somehow, or you feel like you're not, like I'm seeing somebody printing out papers and like business things or business ideas. So maybe for some of you, you have like a project in the works, or you have something you're trying to create in your life, and they just want you to know, you know, not to like be fake, but to fake it until you make it, to believe in your success, believe in yourself, believe in your accomplishments, and you will get there. You know, it's all about this making sure, again, you're taking time to really love yourself and nurture yourself and spend time on yourself while also being patient, because it feels like if you keep going, if you keep plugging at it, it's going to happen for you. Some of you could be feeling very moody maybe this week. I'm getting the tides, Cancer energy. You know, maybe there's going to be the tides pulling on you. Some of you could feel like you're being affected by that, and this is just a natural process, the ebb and flow, for you to make sure that you do, again, kind of respect that about yourself, and make sure that you take time to replenish enough, because you could feel a bit moody or fluctuating. There's something quite inconsistent also about your life or in your life. This could be a person, this could be some situation, or this could just be you again. But something that's kind of fickle, like we had before, the indecision, you know, maybe like an indecision. We do have strategy here too. So I feel like they want you to maybe try to stabilize that, or just know that things could be a little bit slippery, I suppose, at the moment until there's more groundedness come in, you know. So take enough time to know that. I'm seeing fluorite too, crystal that came up here at the bottom, and fluorite can be about focus and determination, and I believe can also be about the mind, like making sure that you are mentally prepared and equipped and sharp in the mind, learning as well. I'm hearing Spirit say that you're becoming the master of your life, or becoming the master at something you're doing. So this is also a beautiful time to really flourish and really thrive, and maybe become the master at something you're practicing. Some of you practicing a new skill or a new talent, or, you know, again, maybe trying to grow a business or trying to grow some projects here, and you're becoming a master at something is also what's coming up here. And they're just saying cut your losses. If something has been lost for you, if you've lost something, or you just feel like it didn't work or it wasn't successful, you know, just cut your losses. Don't make it a big deal. All right, so is there any final message here, Spirit, for the collective for this week, July 18th? We have relationships. I'm seeing the web of life here. Spirit, show me the web of life. It says on this card, relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So it's almost like maybe some of you are going through a situation or a relationship maybe where you're like kind of integrating everything you've learned, or you're like writing the web of life is kind of how they're showing it to me when it comes to people and relationships in your life. I'm hearing sacrifice as well. So there may be a need to sacrifice, but it's also like the Hanged Man's energy, you know, seeing things from a different perspective. They're encouraging you to see situations and people from a different perspective. And to, you know, this could be a variety of different things. If you're challenged by a person, or if the way that you've been perceiving something has been challenging, you know, just try to see it more as like a whole, like a fraction of your life. It's just here to teach you and to mirror back to you what you may need to heal or, you know, move through within yourself, which is why we have so many cards about self-love and rose quartz and self-care. So for those of you who could be in a relationship or dealing with somebody, I feel like this is Spirit just wanting you to you know, maybe kind of take a hanged man's perspective right now and take time, and to, you know, if you have to make a sacrifice, then do so. But it can also be sacrificing things to make something work. You know, maybe somebody here is wanting to sacrifice something to make a relationship work, or to put more effort into a connection. So it all comes down to that here. Yeah, and they're encouraging you to make a decision. They're showing me that card from one of the love cards, little hearts. And it says, make a decision, something like from your heart and not what you think you should do. So it's really coming from the heart this week, okay? In everything, not just relationships, but the more you can focus on your heart space and just, you know, what you really want and what you really need, and extending compassion and love, then what you want is coming from your heart, not from your mind, not from what you think you should do or to make other people happy. You know, it should really come from you. And that's what they're saying here. So the more you can listen to you, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner guidance, that will help to align things into your life right now. So any final message here for the week of July 18th for the collective, Spirit? We have trust, and look at that, self-love. Wow. trust. Yeah, it says, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So like I just said, it's focusing also on what your heart wants, what you really want, what your inner guidance system wants, and not just thinking what you should do, and that could go different ways. It could be that you feel like you need to stay in a situation because your, ego or your logical mind tells you that you have to. But if you kind of are in that hanged man's energy and you shift into this Neptune, maybe more, like intuitive energy, then that's going to be taking an alternative path. So some of you are going to be taking a new path in your life here starting this week, or you've already started it. One that is much more based on self-love and self-care and nurturing yourself, is what I'm seeing here. So is there any final message here before we go, Spirit, for the collective for this week that they need to hear? Somebody could be making their own wine. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody stomping on grapes, making wine. So maybe that's, I don't know, some of you maybe you're opening a wine business, or you want to make your own wines, or you're visiting a winery. Something about wine here. I'm also getting somebody switching out lampshades, like trying different lampshades. That could be an actual thing, or it could also be maybe symbolic of like kind of a weird way, but like changing different settings. Like, maybe you put a lampshade on that's blue and then you put one that's white, or then one with designs on it. Like you're kind of changing things up, or you're changing your atmosphere somehow in your life is also what I'm seeing. Again, I'm getting cooking here. Maybe there's a gathering coming up this week, or some of you are hosting a party or an event. I'm seeing like a lot of cheese and things on a board. So that could also be for someone out there. Yeah, and they're telling me that phrase, leaving a little bit of sparkle wherever you go. So I feel like this is also where the rose quartz comes in, self-love. It's like shining your light towards, to other people, into the world, and kind of just emanating that love within yourself as well, and for the world, is kind of leaving a sparkle wherever you go. So yeah, there's just a heightened vibration that I feel many of you could be moving through this week. I'm hearing somebody say, lose the tough act. I'm seeing like a leather jacket. I'm hearing lose the tough act. So I don't know, that could be you, or maybe this is you saying this to somebody else, or thinking about this to somebody else. But you can see this woman is nude here as well, very vulnerable. So there's a feeling of tapping into your vulnerability. Some of you removing the armor from your, your external that you've been tightly holding on to or gripping onto, of trying to portray or have like an exterior that is tough. That could be for some of you tapping more into the self, the inner self. This could also be in a relationship, maybe two people, or one of you is trying to act like things don't bother them, or things are very like putting on a tough act. And so, yeah, the pyrite too. Spirit's also saying to trust the mystery right now. They're showing me a bobcat, and they're saying to trust in the mystery, trust in how things unfold at the moment. So surrender, like I said earlier too, patience, surrender. You're being asked to just really just kind of, again, let go, trust in the mystery. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope this reading was helpful. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week, and sending you all the love. Take care.